After a thrilling adventure, Parker finally relaxes, but as he congratulates himself, a familiar voice ignites his revenge. Parker decides to tail the man and sneak into the restroom completely unnoticed and oblivious to the surprise coming his way. Parker quickly tosses a membership card, and while the man is still confused, Parker holds him in and bursts through the door like a dramatic action hero. With the slice, the man's neck becomes the new trend. Parker catches a bus home, and the trio, seeking thrills, stumbles into human skinning. While booking, Anna is mesmerized by a guy modeled after an ad. On returning, the front desk calls their passports. Staff quietly takes passports to the basement, copies them innocently, then uploads to the dark web, leaving the trio unaware they've made the list. Lost in the party, Kelly sips alone when a suited man hits on her. After dancing, she's nearly dizzy. Excitedly, she rushes to Lisa, bubbling over about wanting to go boat riding with the suited guy, though her enthusiasm is just by words. Then, she accompanies the suited man on a boat journey, which ultimately brings them to a secluded forest, with a lingering fear that the picnic might cross paths with a lurking predator. As soon as they disembark, the suited man tells Kelly to close her eyes, and just as she's bracing for romance, someone appears behind her as if it's about to turn into a live-action reality show. Kelly desperately runs toward the suited man, only to get pushed down a real rollercoaster ride. After the ambush, Kelly nearly passes out while the suited man preps for a horror show of his own. When Kelly wakes, she's a decorative piece as the suited man focuses on his target. The suited man switches off the room lights and quietly waits by us, followed by the entrance of a mysterious lady in a cape. Upon seeing Kelly's art piece, she can't help but get thrilled, gearing up for a negotiation. Meanwhile, the party is drawing to a close, and the intoxicated Anna is firmly led away by a burly, muscular guy as the joy wanes and the hidden peril begins to emerge. Lisa realizes Anna is missing and quickly follows, only to forcibly drag Anna back with the "I'm scared to sleep alone" excuse. The next day, they soak in the hot spring, completely unaware that Kelly might be too busy enjoying blissful moments with the suited man, so now in the hot spring, Lisa nods off quickly, only to wake up surrounded by emptiness and a few peculiar critters. Fearful of the eerie silence, Lisa slips on her robe and goes inside, only to find Anna's clothes gone. Looks like she's truly gone with the beefy guy. As she searches for Anna, two towering men suddenly materialize, and Lisa realizes she's in deep trouble. She scrambles over the walls to escape. She races through the woods, only to trip on a trap, and then gets chased down by a gang of children. Talk about ridiculous. Luckily, Kesha and her godfather show up just in time, whisking Lisa away from the jaws of doom. Yet, no sooner had Kesha left than Lisa woke up, and after all she's been through, how could she possibly relax? Upon reaching the window, she spots the two big guys outside. She realizes it's high time to get out of there. Unfortunately, it's too late as the two men ascend the stairs. Turns out Kesha is in cahoots with them, and Lisa isn't keen on becoming the new recruit. Hastily, she barricades the door with a chair and hides in the wardrobe, only to stumble upon a secret room stuffed with collectibles. Before she can process it, the pursuing man knocks her out, just as the wealthy receive notices, gearing up for their feast. Luxury cars roll up to the human skin inn, and the tycoons don their best attire, rushing to savor the awaiting delicacies. With the chains roaring and directed straight at Anna's face, this scene is truly shocking. The billionaire's actions truly have no bounds. They had come merely to witness a so-called art show. However, a perfectionist can't stand having their masterpiece marred, so they cover Anna's head with a cloth, planning to preserve the product. The tycoon insists the henchmen finish Anna off. The contract is crystal clear, but the tycoon argues he's already paid. He wants things done his way, but as he steps into the elevator, frustration with his work begins to brew. Just as the elevator opens, henchmen unleash traps, and the billionaire gets literally chewed to pieces. It's annoyingly comical. Over there, Anna gets wrapped in bandages while henchmen frantically take photos, preparing for a discount sale. Another tycoon enters Lisa's room, revealing her face from under the cloth, only to find she resembles his late wife a bit too much. Left with no choice but to comply, she knows that's her best bet to stay alive and avoid angering the tycoon. He unties Lisa, who seizes the chance for a counter-attack worthy of an action movie. Spotting a camera, she dashes up the ladder and punches it with full force, definitely got to destroy the evidence. She tries entering the room's code, but every fail triggers an alarm instead of classic. Just as a henchman pushes through the door, he gets blindsided by Lisa's ambush surprise. In a hurry, she picks up the gun lying on the ground, intending to flee while chaos reigns, but unfortunately, she discovers to her dismay that even more henchmen have swarmed outside. Faced with this overwhelming predicament, she feels helpless and beleaguered, and has no choice but to be forced to retreat back inside for refuge. Just at the doorstep, a company executive appears cleverly, entangling their fates together. She promises anyone can freely leave, and then, with determination, she proceeds to snip the tycoon's manhunt truly to each their own. Soon, Lisa becomes a member of the company, her body adorned with tattoos, and the logo is quite a showstopper. Meanwhile, Casher continues his deception at the party, when a little boy snatches his bag, turning him into the laughingstock of a chase. Attempting to spout off, he realizes that his words are futile and just waste precious revenge time picking up a sesame but losing a watermelon. Ever since I began narrating films, this nauseating flick has become a classic in my heart. Human Skin In 3 is coming soon. Interested? Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any thrilling moments.